back when the feeds were young and the mics were new. One voice broke it down, told the numbers true. From sales charts to trends, every month laid bare. John Mayo on the mic with the comic book page. Now I'm in days, indie waves, Marvel, DC too. Every stat, every shift, every rise and fall we knew. No hype, just facts, with the fans' heart engaged, turning spreadsheets into stories on the comic book page. 20 years on the page, hear the stories unfold. Over 2,000 episodes, worth more than gold. From the racks to the charts, through every era and age, this is comics history told. Comic book page. Month after month, when the numbers dropped, John was there first, never hitting stop. What sold, what slid, what broke through the haze, explaining the business behind me on the comic book page. Retail talk, creator spotlights, deep dive reviews, long before algorithms decided the news. A steady voice when the market felt strange, keeping fans informed on the comic book page. 20 years on the page, hear the stories unfold. Over 2,000 episodes, worth more than gold. From the racks to the charts, through every era and age, this is comics history told. Comic book page. Through booms and busts, relaunches and rounds, from newsprint days to digital ones. When trends came through, one thing stayed the same: a love for the medium, respect for the game. Not chasing clicks, not chasing the crowd, just consistency, clarity, saying it loud for readers, retailers, creators who care. There's a place at the table, there's room in the chair. 2 decades strong, still turning the page, still breaking it down, still setting the stage. A podcast that grew with every passing age, comics and book page. 20 years on the page, let the celebration rage. 2,000 episodes, a legendary stage. Here's to the past, the future, and everything in between. John Mayo and comics, one of the greatest ever seen. So raise up the mic, let the applause engage. Here's to 20 years of the comic book page.
Thank you for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Kyle and Drew with your sneak peek at next week. Episode number 1007. Oh my goodness, we're up that far already. For Comics originally releasing January the 21st, 2026. Before Drew and I get into what's coming up in your local comic book store this coming Wednesday. Drew, are you excited for The Beauty next week?
Oh, is that when it comes out? No,
Yeah,
I knew it was coming.
I'm quite excited for that.
I saw Exquisite Corpses just got optioned, the James Tynion book, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. I didn't realize Beauty was coming out that quickly.
Yeah, Kutcher's been all running around doing all of the things and stuff.
That's awesome. We have a melancholy goodbye to our beloved football coach, Mike Tomlin, who stepped down after 19 years of glory, leading us to 2 Super Bowls, winning one of them. Sad to see him go. My favorite coach of all time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to be okay.
You awful jerkish fans got your way.
Yeah. We're celebrating a couple of anniversaries today as well. On the 20th is Jason, our very own Jason's 5th year of doing interviews for us on the podcast. He's done 161 interview episodes over those 5 years. So that's pretty cool. And we want to thank him very much for that and all that great work. And 5 years, 161 episodes. That's pretty awesome. And he finds these creators, some great ones. Ed Pisker's still our number one YouTube watch on our channel. And wouldn't got him if it hadn't been for Jason. So, yes, great. And congratulations, Jason, and thank you for all your good work.
Heck yeah. Can't beat it.
And our good friend John Mayo over at the Comic Book Page podcast has hit 20 years of doing his podcast.
Wow.
So, yeah, he started back in 2006. And I don't even think Skype was around then, was it?
It's lived and died in that amount of time.
And guess how many episodes he's done in those 20 years?
Ooh.
Take a guess.
1,200?
2,400 plus.
Yeah, he does more than just that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2,400 and something podcasts in those 20 years. That's pretty amazing.
Dang.
And we were pretty happy to get to 1,000, and it was questionable that we were going to make it. And John's just been crushing it for 2 decades. That's pretty awesome. Especially in the with all the pod faders around it.
Mm-hmm.
Start strong and then disappear.
Talk about putting in your 10,000 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So congrats to John. Congrats to Jason. And between the two of you, you got 25 years in podcasting.
Can't beat that.
Great. But let's see what's hot this week, man.
Yeah, let's head on over to our good friends at comicbookinvest.com. Let's look at the Hot 10. This Hot 10 is referencing January the 9th, 2026. And the number one book. And there's a theme with a lot of the books that have been on the Hot 10 lately.
Yep.
And that theme has been Absolute Batman. And this is one and the same. Absolute Batman Arc M Special. Number one. It's written by Scott Snyder, Javier Rodriguez art. Atop this list with tons of volumes as we stopped counting after 1,000 sold at an overall average of $10 across all covers.
1,000.
This was a great read and featured an unexpected first in the Absolute universe. 4 covers, all selling well, and each with its own high watermark. The Rodriguez hit a high of 30, the Rossmo hit a high of 25, and the other two, $20 high.
And I mean, that was a no-brainer pick of the week for me.
Yes, absolutely.
Sneak peek pick, and finally hit one. I've been on a drought, so I needed a win.
Absolutely. At rank 2, Assorted Crisis Events number 1. It's a Denise Camp written book. Last week, with the Outlier $200 sale, we would have called shenanigans. But however, it started the hype train, which is rolling strong as this week showed continued success as all the cover price copies have cleared out. With more than 100 sold at an average of $38 with a high of 70, there is no denying this book now.
Yeah,
For what it's worth, this is another great read, and Denise Camp is all over the list this week.
I did not love that first issue, but man, everybody's raving about it, so I'm gonna revisit it.
There you go. At rank 3, Absolute Superman 15, cover D, Drew. FOMO seems to be taking hold on this cover, as it is the only one of the 4 that seems to be selling at premium. And what premiums they are, with more than 70 sales, averaging $15, but a high reached 50 on this book. At rank 4, we have Ultimate Endgame, another hero written by Denise Camp, released last week in blind bags. This blind bag only variant is clearly the cover of choice for this book. Despite no sales the previous week, this week saw nearly 20, with a huge average of $154 with a high at $223. Doomsday hype is real, and this cover has that movie poster vibe. But this is a crazy surging price right out of the gate, as listed copies are seeking even more. At rank 5, Absolute Martian Manhunter #1, continuing the Martian Manhunter, or the Absolute train, and continuing the Denise Camp train. Following up on last week's strong showing, this book is still up across the board in all categories. More than 90 sales. It's more than a $12 average with a high of 30.
I hated this book. I could barely get through the first issue, and it is really picking up. And I just, who knew? I guess it's just everything absolute.
Yeah, everything. A rising tide, as they say, or whatnot. DC All In Special #1 at rank 6 true, hanging in despite soft volumes again, thanks to continued rises across all prices and versions. This one had more than 40 sales, averaging $61 with a high of $100. The one in 25 is averaging $109. The one in 25, the one in 25 is averaging $109 with a high of $130, and the second print has a high of $43.
Wow.
Absolute Wonder Woman #1, Kelly Thompson, another 50 selling, right, raising the average to $47 with a high of 60. This is another book hanging on to its last spot on the list. Drew, can you guess what the next one starts with?
Absolute something.
It starts with an absolute Superman #1, Jason Aaron, with another 100 sold, maintaining its average of $20 while raising its high to 37. This one hangs onto the list despite a slight drop in rank. Another CGC 9.8 hit a high of 165 this week as well. And since all things are the same in this top 10, at rank 9 we have Assorted Crisis Events. #2, Denise Camp. Following the footsteps of issue 1, this second issue is seeing some action with more than 20 sold at an average of $28. Quite a feat when you consider no copies sold all of last week, as this last sold for $10 on December 13th.
Funny.
And rounding out the top 10, Absolute Batman #1, the one in 25. While there were only 5 sold this week, one was a CGC 9.8 and it sold for $275, while the other 4 averaged a whopping $169. That's an insane increase since we saw this on the list 2 weeks ago at $84. On top of that, this also reached a new high of $200 from the highs of $110 prior. All right, notable sales. Batman #2, cover D. Keep an eye on this cover in particular, as this week saw a surprising high of $40. Additionally, there were multiple $20 sales and listings in the same $20 range. This is, of course, the Batman All In.
Yes.
This is the map fraction.
Yeah.
And Absolute Evil #1. Been watching this book for weeks. There's plenty of volume, but mostly at cover price. While the bulk of sales still are at cover, this nearly made the list thanks to more than 300 moving.
Wow.
With a high sale of $10 to $12 and even an $18.
I don't even remember it. I don't even remember that one. Maybe I didn't read it. Must not have.
You read everything.
Yeah, I think I skipped that one. Must have.
All right. Now that we've done with our good friends at Comic Book Infest, let's see what we got. Drew, are you ready for over 100 pages of convoluted?
I am. It must be Marvel time.
Must be Marvel time. And on the front, we have Amazing Spider-Man 25. Death Spiral continues. Well, let's see if that's actually the book they want to talk about.
No.
Nope. We are starting with not a #1, not a new direction, not a legacy numbering. We are starting with Wolverine Weapons of Armageddon 2 of
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, the second of a mini. Okay. I guess it's an event? Armageddon event? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Is
Yeah,
it?
I guess so.
Armageddon assembles this summer. And the second thing they want us to talk about is Captain America number 8.
Also, Armageddon tie-in, I guess.
All right, after that, we finally get into some fresh new things. Jerry Dugan and Mark Buckingham writing Wonder Man number 1. Lights, camera, superhero action.
Yeah, I mean, I remember him from the West Coast Avengers and then never again. So,
Never again. After that, we have Stephanie Phillips and Lee Garbett with Daredevil number 1. We're starting Daredevil over. You can bury the bodies, but never the ghosts.
Yeah, these covers are just not very good.
No, not really.
Even the rose.
Well, that one's actually bad.
Yeah, the rose besh is not very good. And the Alex Maleev is just, he looks stocky like a Wolverine character.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And next book, The Century, number 1, a 4-issue series from Paul Jenkins. He's been an Avenger, a Dark Avenger, and a Thunderbolt. The Century is back, but so is the Void.
Know nothing about the Sentry.
Nothing. All right, so then let's get to the big dogs. The Avengers 36.
Okay.
Jed McKay brings his run to a shocking end. So,
Yeah, good. I didn't realize he had been on it for 3 years. That's amazing.
Fantastic Four, First Foes, number 1. This is, of course, a tie-in to the movie from the world of the cinematic masterpiece. We're still tying that in a year later.
Dan Slott, your boy.
Well, that is in Slot We Trust. Oh, my. After that, we have Marvel Red Band edition.
Ooh, Alias.
Alias, Red Band, number 1 of a 5-issue series, The Return of Jessica Jones.
Oh, I'm excited about this. Didn't know this was coming.
Celebrating the 25th anniversary of Alias.
It's a 5-issue Jessica Jones series. All right, I'll take it. Thank you.
After that, we pivot to X-Men United, number 1, Eve Ewing. Writing that, Shadows of Tomorrow. Welcome to Gray Matter Lane. Learn to survive the experience.
I don't mean to disparage people who are just trying to have their art, but I mean, has anybody read an Eve Ewing book that they've enjoyed? Have any of them been any good?
Crickets.
I don't know.
Perhaps she's related to Al Ewing.
I think they're husband and wife, actually.
I know. Moonstar, number 1 of a 5-issue series. Death awaits Danny Moonstar. When an ancient soul-sucking weapon is set loose, it's up to Danny to track it down. But the weapon's deadly wielder won't make it easy for her. After recent tragedies, can Danny trust herself to save those closest to her? She's a Native American with a fake bow, or a bow made of
Magic
light.
bow? Yeah.
But your girl Joelle Jones doing a cover.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't see it. They don't show it?
Well, I mean, her name's in the thing. So,
yeah, they didn't actually show it.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Generation X-23 number 2. Jody Hauser writing that. Nice Peach Momoko cover. Cyclops 2 of 5. Alex Packnadel. Magic and Colossus 2 of 5. Rogue 3 of 5. Wade Wilson's Deadpool number 1. This is the Ben Percy, Jeff Shaw iteration. No more clowning around. That is kind of creepy. Deadpool surrounded by a bunch of dead clowns. Oh my. Oh my. Storms, Earth's Mightiest Mutant 2 of 5.
When's the last time this many individual X-Men had simultaneous series going?
Yeah, Yeah, well, I think when you don't have a clear direction for the series as a whole, you do a bunch of little stuff where everybody goes their own way.
Okay.
Inglorious X-Force 3, that's our boy Tim Seeley.
Your boy.
My Uncanny X-Men 25, Gail Simone.
Nice. Put Doctor Doom on the cover.
And those are a double shipped. So we also have issue 26 on that one as well. And issue 27. Holy crap. We've got 3 coming out this month. I was way off.
Yeah, there's something going on in Marvel, man. They don't know what they're doing.
We've got Wolverine 17. Also awful art. What is going on with her torso?
I'm not sure.
All right. Countdown to Amazing Spider-Man 1000. Spider-Man / Venom Death Spiral.
So, are we going to kill Spider-Man again? I mean, I guess we're going to.
Yes. So in February, we have Death Spiral number 1, part 1. March will bring us Amazing Spider-Man 23, Venom 255, and ASM 24 and 25. In April, we will get Venom 256, and then Amazing Spider-Man 26, and then Venom 257, and then ASM 27, giving us 9 parts of Death Spiral.
Well, at least it's only over 2 months.
3.
Do you think I have to read
Venom?
the Venoms? Or are they integral to the book? Can I just read the ASMs?
I mean, last time they've had events, like, none of the books were integral.
Well, yeah, but this is only 2 different books, so maybe it's really going to be, I don't know. Or just sit the whole thing out and you let me know what happens.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Venom 255, Death Spiral. Amazing Spider-Man 24, which is Legacy 989. Of course, Amazing Spider-Man 25, which is Legacy 990. So we are heading that way. We got about 5 months to go. Ultimate Wolverine 15 by Chris Condon. Return of the Winter Soldier. Ultimate Endgame 4 of 5. Why does Spider-Man have a full beard?
I think it'd be hilarious. They get to 1,000 and they just, like, it's just a $3.99 comic. 22 pages, filler issue, nothing special at all. I think that'd be hilarious.
I think that would be awesome. What happens when Peter Parker finds that he needs a new pair of glasses? Ultimates 22, Ultimates 23, Godzilla Infinity Roar 2 of 5. That's Jerry Dugan on that. More bad art. Mark Spector Moon Knight number 2, Jed McKay. Not horrible art. Declan Shalvey with a good cover there.
Yeah, I like that.
Punisher 2, Jigsaw is back. Deadly Hands of Kunlun 2 of 5. All Out War as Kunlun burns. Iron Man 3 of the Joshua Williamson series. Logan Black, White, and Blood is penultimate with 3 of 4 on that one. Null 3 of 5, the Al Ewing Tom Waltz newest version of that. Psy Dimensional Rivals 3 of 5, Peach Momoko. Psylocke Ninja 3 of 5. I can tell right away that was a Derek Chew cover, and sure enough.
Why is it a retro pick?
This looks like the outfits from the 90s versions of the X-Men.
Okay.
So, yeah. New Avengers 10, Sam Freeze. Tom Lima. Who is the guy up there that looks just like Nightwing for some odd reason in a Marvel book? That's Winter Soldier. Okay.
Is it? With the big colors? Oh, you're talking about the guy in black. I was looking at the guy in the blue disco color.
That's also a very Nightwing. Yeah. Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
We've got 2 generations of Nightwing in a new Avengers book. Imperial Guardians #1, Dan Abnett writing this one. Gamora, Captain Marvel, Amadeus Cho, Darkhawk, and Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Okay, it's a new #1. It's Dan Abnett, and it's a team book, and it's on page 51. I'll just
Page 51 been buried.
just buried.
Nova Centurion #5. Planet She-Hulk #5. It's Stephanie Phillips on that as well. Black Panther Intergalactic 4 of 4 as that series finalizes. X-Men Annual #1 Ryan Stegman, $5.32 page annual. Iceman Omega #1 Luciano Vecchio, Indomitable Iceman. Thor #8 by Al Ewing. Fantastic Four #9 by Ryan North. You were really enjoying this one?
Which one? Fantastic Four? Yeah, I mean it's
Fantastic
just the same
Four,
as
Ryan North.
the same as the last one that he was writing. It just continued. I don't know why they renumbered it. Oh, for the movie. And yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. I love it.
I see what you did there. It's fantastic.
It is so fantastic. And you know what? He's writing this Hulk Smash Everything. I mean, I only read the first issue. Second issue isn't out yet. And I said, it looks dumb. Really good.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, this is issue 4 of 5 on that one, Ryan North. Infernal Hulk 5, Philip Kennedy Johnson. This is an ongoing. Doctor Strange 4 by Derek Landy.
Yeah, I have that first one. I haven't.
Wiccan, Witches Road 4 of 5. It feels like just last month they started this Wiccan, but I guess it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Sorcerer Supreme 4, Steve Orlando writing that. The End 2099, 4 of 5. The heroes of 2099 face absolute annihilation in the negative zone by Steve Orlando. All new Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider 8.
We're going to get all our names in the title now.
Black Cat 8, G. Willow Wilson.
Wonder what is that Doom homage variant cover by Marguerite Sauvage?
Hey, it's interesting. But I do like the variant cover by Nicoletta Baldari over on there with the Venom cover. It's very good. Phoenix, The Untold Story gets a facsimile. It's the old Chris Claremont. This is the 1984 Phoenix, The Untold Story. We're getting for $7. Facsimile edition for Silver Surfer #1. Stanley John Buscema.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to have.
Yeah, very much so. That classic cover. 1776 #5 by J. Michael Straczynski. Daredevil Punisher, the Devil's Trigger 5 of 5. She just wedged 2 facsimile editions in the middle of
Yep.
Dungeons of Doom 3 of 3 as that Philip Kennedy Johnson, Ben Percy module.
That first issue was fun. I was pleasantly surprised on it, so I'm looking forward to issue 2 and 3.
And this is, of course, issue 3, 40-page, so a whole 120-page story.
Yeah.
That you can get for $18.
Yeah, probably could have just slipped that into, I don't know, something else. But
yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same
Yeah.
thing. Predator Bloodshed 2 of 5, Jordan Morris. Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four 2 of 5. Chaos, Planet of the Apes. Star Wars Shadow of Maul #1. The pulpy, exciting prequel series set before the events of the upcoming Disney Plus show. Bjorn Barons giving us a Maul cover. Drew, I'm getting everything I ever wanted. We get Derek Chew cover. Yep, that's... Yeah.
yeah.
So, for the first time in 3 years, 4 or 5 years, I'm excited for a Star Wars.
Wow. That's great.
Yep. 5-issue series, $4.99, 32 pages. Bring it on.
Cool.
Marvel Comics Giveaway Day is apparently coming up.
Oh, it's not called Free Comic Day, Book Day anymore?
I don't know. I have to Google that.
Because I think Diamond owned Free Comic Book Day.
Oh.
And they're in bankruptcy, so nobody owns it. That's hilarious.
Yeah. In 2026, the traditional Free Comic Book Day is splitting into 2 parallel events held on the same day due to distributor changes. Free Comic Book Day and Comics Giveaway Day. Both events involve participating comic book shops giving away special free comic books on patrons to promote the industry. Free Comic Book Day from Universal and Lunar Distributions. This is the continuation of the traditional event managed by Universal Distribution and Lunar Distribution. Publishers like DC, Image, Archie, Titan, Dynamite, and more. Comics Giveaway Day 2026, Penguin Random House. Due to a disagreement with the new owners of FCBD trademark, Penguin Random House is hosting its own event on the same day featuring the publishers they distribute. Marvel, Boom, Dark Horse, IDW, Kodashara, and more.
Huh.
While the organizational names differ due to industrial disputes, May 2nd, 2026 will still function as a major, unified, free, one-day event for fans to visit local shops.
It's still Free Comic Book Day.
Yep. But not if you're reading this. So we got some cool stuff there.
Yeah, that's
all right. Collected editions. I'm going to take a nap.
Kyle takes a nap. We're going to look at the newspaper strips omnibus of Star Wars Legends. $125 for almost 1,100 pages. That's pretty sweet. Ultraman gets an omnibus for $125 and 800 pages. Captain America's Volume 5 Omni with a Frank Robbins cover, another $125 for 1,048 pages. And you can get a Frank Miller cover if you'd rather have that. The Daredevil Nascente Romita Jr. Omnibus Volume 2 hardcover, another 1,000 pages for $125. Ultimate X-Men Omnibus Volume 4, the Carrie Andrews cover, or the Arthur Adams cover. But you got to get that through the direct market. You can't get that anywhere else. That's 1,136 pages for $125. Don't pay that, though. Get a discount. X-Men Age of Revelation gets a trade paperback for Overture. The Book of Revelation also gets a trade. The World of Revelation gets a trade. So all three of those get your trades. Mortal Thor Volume 1, No Gods gets a trade. Looks pretty good. Star Wars Jedi Knights collected for its Volume 2. Han Solo Hunt for the Falcon trade paperback. And The Mandalorian Seasons 1 and 2 trade paperback, which is exactly the seasons.
You can either watch it or read it. It's the same darn thing.
Star Wars Visions, which is that weird manga thing. Shouldn't exist.
How dare you?
Venom Black, White, and Blood Treasury Edition gets collected. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe collected. Black Widow Modern Era Epic Collection, along with ASM Volume 3 Straczynski Era. Uncle Scrooge Earth's Mightiest Duck collected as a trade. That'll be fun. Ultimate X-Men, Incredible Hulk, Epic. Jeff the Land Shark. It says GN trade paperback. So is that original? It would be OGN.
Graphic
It'd
novel?
be an OGN if it was original. So it's just collected. I wonder if they call it graphic novel trade paperback. Strange. None of the other ones are called that. And that limps across the finish line to yet another month of Marvel where I am reading a half a dozen books tops. Man. Hook me, buddy. Hook me, Marvel.
About 108 pages, and about 6 of them were relevant pages.
Well, 6 of them. All right, let's see what old Cover Price has to tell us.
Yeah, let's head on over to Cover Price and look at their top 10, going all the way back to January the 5th, 2026. Start with the number 1 book, Absolute Batman 15. The Felix Comics Art, Third Eye Comics, limited to 1,000. Special. Blah. I don't like these. 51 copies. High sale of $900 for CGC 9.8 and Rawls at $385. At 2, Assorted Crisis Events. When this book took off, no one really knew why. It was listed as the best comic of 2025 in CBR's last article of the year, which could have led to a mass of FOMO. Copies skyrocketed to being sold for over $200 while everyone tried to get this book listed on the aftermarket. As everyone was looking to outdo each other's pricing, an increased supply has helped lower the market value to $42 for near mints. Still, the question remains as to what caused the sudden jump in the aftermarket. Why there is no official rumor or insider that has claimed this news. There are several comic book social media group members who are stating that this book was secretly optioned for an animated series. That is the sound of Drew checking out.
Goodbye.
About 49 copies. High sale of $285. Jeez. At rank 3, Absolute Batman Arkham Special. This is the second pre-release book on the top 10 that is related to Absolute Batman. While the first is an exclusive cover, this is an open order variant. The Arkham Special is a one-shot focused on introducing new lore to the Absolute Batman universe. Snyder has mentioned that this issue will have big introductions, and that sent the speculation market slightly wild. This is essentially true with the cover variant, which features an unknown character. Many believe it to be one of 3 possibilities: the Mad Hatter, Zatanna, or a member of the Joker family. Only one day before the mysterious character's identity will be revealed. Tracked 18 copies, CGC 9.8 going for $65, $11 for everything.
That's funny because it sold 18 copies in pre-release, and then on the Hot 10 we saw it sold 1,000 plus copies.
Yeah.
And they stopped counting 4 days later. That's amazing.
Absolute Martian Manhunter number 1, 57 copies, $16 for Raw, settling to 11. Absolute Batman 3, the regular cover, 46 copies continuing to the sale. High sale, $150 for CGC 9.8, and Raw's at 13. At rank 6, Absolute Wonder Woman number 1, the Jim Lee cover, 15 copies. High sale of 40 for Raw. Near mints, and very fine copies going for 57. I don't get that, but okay. The Many Deaths of Layla
Hey,
Starr.
is that a mistake? It's not an absolute book there? What?
Yeah, that is a curveball here. The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, cover A. For the past couple of weeks, this book has been trending online. However, there is yet to be any official report on the property. The rumor states that this book has been optioned for a series or a movie. While we went up in popularity extremely quickly thanks to the rumor, and if not, could lose steam just as fast. 10 copies, $26, settling to $20. back to what we were doing before. At rank 8, Absolute Wonder Woman 1. The regular cover, 59 copies. CGC 9.8 going for $250. And floppy near mints, 54. Absolute Superman, the regular Rafa Sandoval cover. 55 copies sold. CGC 9.8 for $135 and Rawls at 24. And rounding out the top 10, Absolute Wonder Woman 15. 87 copies. 9.8 at 110. Rawls 39.
You like the Absolute Universe, folks? Because I got more for you. At number 11 in the runners-up, we've got DC All-In Special, that first appearance of Absolute Batman in there, by the way. Maybe, questionably. It sold how many? 41 more copies. A CGC 9.8 went for $282, and Raw's going for $60. At rank 12, we've got Absolute Batman 15, selling 48 copies with $63 for a 9.8. Raw's around 10. Rank 13, we've got Absolute Batman Annual, moving 8 solid copies with a high sale of 109 for a 9.8, and Raw's around 20. At rank 14, a non-absolute book, Supergirl World of Tomorrow. That's because it's going to get a movie. We've seen the trailer. The trailer looks amazing. 12 copies sold. High sale of $36 for a Raw. Back to the Absolutes for Absolute number 10 at rank 15. Sold 36 copies. 9.8 going for $200. Raw's at 42. Rank 16, we have Absolute Batman 5. This sold 26 copies. $200 for a 9.8. Raw's around 38. Sensing a trend. Yet another Absolute Batman Annual. This one sold 21 copies. High sale of 40 for a Raw. That was the Nick DeGrota. This is the Batman Annual. That's Daniel Warren Johnson. So it also sold 88 copies. 51 for a Raw is the high. At rank 19, we have Absolute Wonder Woman number 1, the Panosian 1 in 25. This one moved 11 copies, high sale of 150 for a Raw. Pretty solid. And rounding out the top 20, no Spawn appearance, but we get a Stranger Things. The San Diego Comic-Con 2019 glow-in-the-dark Kyle Lambert cover. This is 9 copies of it selling $390 for a 9.8. Raws for 11. So that is a big old jump.
Big old.
I think I would buy 10 Raws, see if I could get a 9.8 out of them, and then pocket my profits. Because that is a huge, huge jump. All right. Now it's time for what the folks tuned in for, Kyle. It is time for Sneaky Peeky at Next Weeky.
That's right, the sneak peek at next week. But unfortunately, it's going to be more of the same you've heard from in all of our secondary market stuff. Let's start where we love to start with our good lunar distributions. We're going to start with Absolute Batman number 1, the 10th print, Drew.
10th printing of Absolute Batman. That's right up there with the Void Rivals and the Transformers.
And we're getting a cover A, a cover B, and a cover C of the 10th printing.
Wow. And
you're also getting a second printing of the annual from last year. 3 printings.
Crazy. We saw the heat behind Assorted Crisis Events. Well, its 8th issue is available for cover. Couple of covers.
Astrobots 3 of 5.
The facsimile.
Batman 676 facsimile edition. Batman R.I.P. begins here.
Okay, gotcha. Bat Soup, World's Finest 47. Catwoman 83 with a Dark Knight Returns era looking, absolute looking, bulked up Batman on the cover. That's
And a Tula Lotte sweater weather cover.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Sweater weather. Those covers are coming out now. That's cool. Whatever cul-de-sac is, it finishes up its 6-issue run. Dark Souls.
Dark Souls, yeah.
Also a video game, right?
Yes, indeed.
Darkness hits its 2nd issue. DCKO Green Lantern Galactic Slam. One shot. Death to Pachuco.
Some weird covers.
Yeah, very weird. Defenders of the Earth. Dark Destiny. And Disavowed.
Everything Dead and Dying, issue 5. Exquisite Corpses, you were talking about that just earlier, issue number 9.
Does Everything Dead and Dying give you a... Is that it? That's the final? Okay. I'm current on this, and I want to quit, but I want to see how it ends.
I was going to say, you only got to go to 5, and that's the series finale.
I guess I'll go one more.
Ghost Pepper 7, G.I. Joe 8, going to a 2nd print. Good as Dead 5 of that 6-issue series. I Hate Fairyland on issue 47.
That's crazy. And is that even... That's not even like the first volume.
That's not the first... Yeah, I was going to say, we've done the Fairyland before, and this is another
50 issues.
Nightwing 134. Of course, we get the sweater weather cover for that as well.
That might do well.
Yeah. Power Fantasy 15. Redcoats 16. Rogue Sun 32.
Does that spawn a red, white, and black all over? Oh, it's a 1 in 10 resin statue. Okay, I was like, well, that's weird looking.
Hey, Drew,
Yeah.
would you like to talk some bad idea comics?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm looking at these Street Fighters. These are like each character gets their own. So this is Street Fighter Masters Elena #1 and Guile #1.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. What am I looking at now?
We skipped past Save Now, the 0 issue from Bad Idea.
Oh, I missed it completely. There it is.
It's our boy Matt Kindt.
Okay.
And we have a 5-issue series, but we also have we have a 4-issue series, but we also have a 0 issue. We could have just made it a 5-issue series, but I'd have
Yeah. We're not back on.
Superman Unlimited number 9.
We're not back on the Bad Idea train yet.
No. I was kind of poking fun. Supernatural 4.
Oh, this has been great. This has been like what all comics should do, right? You enjoy them. You enjoy them so much, you go back and you read the old comics that you never read of that title before because it's so good. So I love Supernatural. I don't know if you've ever watched it, Kyle.
Yeah, I got through like 8 seasons.
Okay.
Not enough.
Yeah, you've got another 12 to go. Something like that. 350 some episodes, I think. A lot. There's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love the show. And this series, I thought, oh, okay. And it's really great. And then I went back and started reading some of the old Supernatural comics that are like prequels and
oh wow, okay.
Before, about their dad or when they were little kids and stuff. And so it's like your rabbit hole type of comic that sucks you in and then makes you go chase stuff down. That's what you want.
That's absolutely what you want. What I want is 2 dope second printing covers of Transformers 22. The cover A is the Decepticon cover. Cover B, Autobots.
Second printing of 22. Still selling.
Walking Dead 129.
Back up to 3
and
covers.
Wonder Woman 29.
Interesting.
Because why not?
Because why not?
All right, let's head on over to good friends at Marvel and find out what they have coming up, if there's anything else.
Alien versus Captain America. It's its 3rd issue. A lot of great I love that Captain America design cover variant. That's great. Civil War gets its facsimile. Ooh, Fantastic Four 7. A lot of cool covers. A lot of Sue Storm covers. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Finally, the 2nd issue of Hulk Smash Everything. I am now looking forward to that.
Inglorious X-Force #1 as that starts back up. There's, of course, Jordan Bloom and Tim Seeley.
Spider-Man 94 with a action figure variant. Along with Star Wars 9. I can't believe they haven't done that Leia as an action figure already. Maybe this is a different era. No, that's like OG, right?
I think so.
Huh. Amazing Spider-Man 20.
Witch's Road on its 2nd issue. X-Men of Apocalypse 2. All right, Drew.
Well, I'll tell you what. I am not picking the 10th or was it 10th printing of Absolute whatever.
But it's a layup.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to pick Save Now 0 issue from Bad Idea. I guess
What?
I'm forgiving them. I've forgiven them, given and forget, and I'm jumping on a Bad Idea. That last Bad Idea sparked, so I'm going to see if this one does. And I'm grasping.
I am going with Transformers 22 2nd print. I am going with the Decepticon Constructicons cover.
Oh, okay, that's a fun pick.
Yep.
Which one is that? That's cover A.
Cover A is the Decepticons. That's the Constructicon. They form Devastator.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, boy. We thank you guys for dying along with Drew and myself as we dig through all the comics. All of the absolutes, if you will, which is pretty much all we did today. We apologize. That seems to be the flavor of the month, week, and year so far. But, hey, whatever makes you that money and gets you those good comics, that's all we care about. We thank you for tagging along with us and enjoying us, making us part of your 2026. So for Drew and for myself, see you.
About the books we love. 2,000 episodes. John Mayo never gave up. I was bored and lonely, didn't know where to go. Found a voice on the podcast, now I'm never alone. Comic book page, comic book page. New story